Recently, Anthony Davis and LeBron James all picked their all-time Lakers starting five. And if you're curious, AD chose Magic, Kobe, LeBron himself, and Shaq, whereas LeBron chose Magic, Jerry West, Kobe, LeBron, and Shaq. So this got me thinking, how good would the Lakers all-time five be against any other franchise? And I think that would be too easy. So let's step it up. How would this all-time Lakers starting five hold its own against the rest of the league's all-time players? So obviously for the all-time Lakers, they had to have been Lakers. The rules for the all-time non-Laker team, these players could not have ever been a part of the Lakers. A lot of players to choose from the entire league that aren't the Lakers. So who would you choose to take down the Lakers if you had a choice of everyone else in league history? First, here's my pick for the Lakers. So at point guard, I think Magic is the obvious choice. I think pretty much everyone agrees that he's the best point guard of all time, and some consider him the greatest of all time, period. And this will be a common theme on this squad. Next, at shooting guard, I have Kobe, who in my opinion is the greatest Laker. Some may consider him the GOAT. You have to have that Mamba mentality on your squad, and out of all the Laker perimeter players, he's probably the best two-way player. So I had to put him here. And it's hard not to include Jerry West, but could have included him and pushed him to the three, similar to what LeBron did, and have a smaller lineup. But as you'll see later in the list, the Lakers are so stacked in the front court that I had to save that spot for a big. For small forward, I have LeBron. Again, some consider him the GOAT. He's probably the most versatile player ever, so it's an obvious choice. And at power forward, this might be a bit controversial, but I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I know he's a center, but Lakers bigs are so great. I had to make a twin tower lineup, and depending on the day and depending on my mood, I might put him ahead of Jordan. He's not talked about enough in the GOAT conversation, mainly because he didn't have a great relationship with the media, but there's absolutely no stopping that skyhook. And at center, probably the only guy here that I haven't heard a lot of conversations about him being the GOAT, but he's like the most unstoppable force in history, and that's Shaq at center, the most dominant ever. Now for the opposing team, made up of the all-time greatest players in the entire league, to not have won the purple and gold. So at point guard, I'm going with Oscar Robertson, the Big O. He was the first to average a triple-double, and I think he's the best point guard not named Magic. At shooting guard, it's a pretty obvious choice, Michael Jordan. Most people consider him the GOAT, so no need for further explanation. At small forward, I have Larry Bird. So Larry, along with Magic, was responsible for making the league relevant, and he was such a skilled player. What he lacked in athleticism, he made up in skill and intelligence. Next up, I have Tim Duncan at power forward. Big fundamental. So most consider him the best power forward, and he's simply just a winner. Nothing flashy about him, he just does everything right. And at center, I have Bill Russell. There's a lot of great centers to choose from, but I have to go with the greatest winner in league history. So who would win? I'm still taking the Lakers. So let's go position by position. So I'll take Magic over Oscar Robertson. And although I love Kobe, he's my favorite player, I have to choose Michael Jordan against Kobe. LeBron beats Larry Bird, and I have to give Duncan the edge in this matchup since Kareem is playing out of position. But in reality, I think Kareem would have him beat. And for the center position, Russell is a great defender, but he's a bit undersized compared to Shaq, and I honestly think Shaq would still dominate. So I know it's foolish to bet against any team with Michael Jordan on it, but when 4 out of the 5 guys on the other team have a legitimate case of being the GOAT, or 3 out of 5 if you're being conservative, you gotta go with that team. So assemble a 5-man squad from the entire league to take on the all-time Lakers, and I think they still fall short. The amount of individual talent that the Lakers have produced throughout the years is absolutely insane, and the competition isn't even close. So there you have it. Laker Nation, we still on top. So who would you put on your Lakers starting 5? Out of all the players in league history, who would you assemble to stop them?